Well, Osa Ajigo is the director of Amnesty International in Nigeria. She joins us now live via Skype from Abuja. Welcome to the programme. As I was saying there, these are pretty serious and grave allegations levelled against the military. What does Amnesty make of these claims?
Thanks for having us this evening. Amnesty International finds this story quite disturbing. We're actually alarmed that this sort of systematic violation of human rights occurred over this period of 10 years or more, and that over 10,000 women were impacted by it. We've actually called for the Nigerian authorities to promptly and thoroughly investigate this because forced abortions is actually committed at such large numbers, could even amount to crimes against humanity. We are also shocked that it's taking so long for this story to break out, and also longer for the authorities to set up this panel.
As I was saying, these were claims made initially by Reuters back in December, but were then investigated by the Special Nigerian Human Rights Panel. Firstly, how independent is that panel and what powers do they have?
So it's the National Human Rights Commission. So it's a National Human Rights Institute, basically set up to serve as a bridge between the authorities, civil society, and the community. There are certain powers it's given, but it doesn't have enforcement powers, sadly. And there have been several other panels that the National Human Rights Commission has set up in the past on several issues, even one specifically looking at sexual and gender-based violence committed in the course of the conflict, whose reports they had shared with the Nigerian president and the relevant authorities. The biggest challenge that the National Human Rights Commission has is that it has to rely on the president and the relevant authorities in order for them to act on their reports. The second challenge is the fact that they cannot on their own publicly release this report when they are done with their investigation.
Now, we know, of course, that the military have already come out saying that they will not look into this. They flatly deny any of these claims. Does the buck really stop there? Can they be forced to comply?
Well, it's really about the executive power to ensure that civilian oversight of military acts are done promptly and efficiently. In the past, this has not happened, and we believe this is what has led to this cycle of impunity that we are seeing across the country. The president itself set up a presidential panel in 2017. The panel concluded its findings, submitted a report, but is yet to be made publicly available, and no officers, to the best of our knowledge, has been successfully prosecuted or even dismissed. And so this creates this culture that the military are untouchable. And it's sad because it just continues this very hazardous road to justice for the survivors and their families. I think this is a real good opportunity for the Nigerian government to actually put action to its words this time around. Having such a huge number of women impacted by this allegation means that they must get to the root of it.
And hopefully we will get to the bottom of this. Osa Ajigo, Director of Amnesty International Nigeria, many thanks for joining us on the News Hour.
My pleasure. Thank you.